crafty friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. This is video 2 of my I am following Gayle's dictorials for her little golden books, and what I decided to do for this video is show you kind of how I figure out what papers are going to go where and how to cut the paper and things like that. I'm also going to show you what I've done to prepare for the other 4 that I'm doing. So this is the one that I'm going to be doing in this video, and it's the Puppy First Christmas. And what I decided to do was I'm going to use this 'Tis the Season from Echo Park, and I believe this was probably last year's collection. Oh, 2013, so it's even longer than that. So what I'm going to do is, this is the reason why I selected this paper is because if you look at the book, several of the pages have like blacks and reds, and there's quite a bit of like the black and white and a lot of the green and red. So I felt like this kind of just all matched. And I love that it has hollies. There's a bunch of hollies on it, even the front cover. And there's a holly page here and some hollies on this page. And so I felt like it kind of really coordinated very well. So the first thing that Gayle suggests that we do, I'm definitely going to hold on to this for like tuck spots and stuff like that. And the stickers are here. Love the stickers. Okay, so the first thing that she recommends that you do is kind of look at all the papers and pick out 6 scrapbooking papers to use. A lot of this has this stuff on the back, which I don't want to use that, so it automatically disqualifies them from being considered. And I think I exactly have, yeah, I don't have enough, so I'm going to have to pull others from other paper packs. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I need 12 altogether. Okay, so I'm going to need 4 more pages, but trust me, I have plenty of paper. That is not my issue, is having paper to do these books with. Okay, I recently picked up this I Love Christmas. This was a 2016 Echo Park. So what I think, I definitely want to use this one. Oh, I like that. Yeah, look at that plaid with that. Totally works. And then I want to use this one, which is hollies, because I want to bring in some of the hollies. This is all double-sided, so. And then I need 2 more. Oh, I like this one because of the holly leaves in this one. So let me kind of show you the back of these pages. So there's the hollies on that page. Okay, so I'm feeling good about this here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. Okay, so now that I've got my 12 pages, I'm going to figure out, there's going to be 3 fold pockets in each of the books. I have to figure out which pockets, which ones are going to be pockets and which ones are going to be just regular paper. And then I have to figure out which ones I want to be my covers and which ones I want to be my middles. So I think this would definitely be a cute middle one, because then somebody could put like big pictures on here and do journaling. So let's see, so if you flip it up, I actually like that because this will be on the other pocket. Okay, so this will be a middle page. That's going to be a middle. And then when I'm thinking about the page, the first page, I want just a slight pattern. I think I actually want this to be the very first page of the book. And that one is also a pocket as well. So if I look at it from this way, that makes a great pocket. So these are my front and my middle. And then for the second one, that's just kind of chalkboard, so I just want to, definitely don't want that one to be a pocket. I think I want this to be my middle. I really like that paper, and I think it goes good with this book. And I like that too. So this is going to be another one of the middles, the second middle. And then for, oh, this is great. This is perfect for the, this one or that other one with the, or this one. Because they are going to be together in the spine of the book. They're going to be next to each other. So I think this kind of is too, clashes too much. So I think I do like this one. And that means that it would have to flip this way to be a pocket. I don't know if I like that. Let's try this one. Oh, that could be that side, could be the front. And then flip it over for the pocket. Yeah. All right, perfect. So I've got 2 of the pockets ready, and I need 1 more pocket for each signature. And then I also kind of think about the fact that, like, this is candy cane on this side, and then this one's candy cane. So I definitely want these in 2 different signatures. So if I were to make this a pocket, that actually I like that because it kind of does cut this up a little bit. It's a little much like this. So this would be a good pocket in one. And let's see if this would be a good pocket in another one. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So we've got our 3 pocket ones. And then definitely want this one to be a plain, which is good. That one's good. That's good. Stripes and the polka dots. I really don't like that page, but that's okay. It's okay to have some that are just kind of plain so you can dress it up. Okay, and then the music sheet. Okay, these are all good. I love all these. Okay, so let's go ahead and get them cut up, and then I'll show you all of these pages. So let's show you what I do to get these cut. First of all, I have to cut the little strip off the bottom. Since I've already folded it like this, I want to cut it on this line. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it at 11.5. Now, based on the middle section versus the outer edge, like you're going to have to trim it to fit into the book, but I'm just going to keep it this way just because I can remember the measurements. I'm going to grab my bone folder here. Where is it at? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it at 7 3/8, so basically almost to the 8. It's 2 lines from 8. And then I'm just going to actually use my cutter to make a, I use my cutter line as kind of a bone folder. And I'm just going to pop this up like that. And that's one pocket ready to go. Okay, and then let's just do this one just to kind of see what this one's going to look like when we cut it and stuff. Okay, so I want the page, so I'm actually, I don't think I'm going to cut it at, I'm going to cut it at 11 1/4. Oh, that seems like a lot. This one's a little trickier because I'm trying to keep that design. So I'm just going to actually lay this out and kind of figure it out this way. We're just going to cut it a little bit at a time on both sides. Okay, now I should be able to put it at the 11.5, and it should be perfect. let's make sure it's less than half. Perfect. Okay. Now I want this to flip this way. So I'm going to put this one at a 7. Get my bone folder out. Use the line that's in my cutter as a guide. Fold it up. There we go. And then that's what that side looks like. And then this one still has the special delivery on that side, which I really like. And this will be my middle section. I've got all of my scrapbook paper cut and folded. And yeah. So other papers that I'm including in this, which I actually did a video on what types of papers I'm using. So if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link up here. Alright, so I got all of the pages cut up, and then I did go ahead and got the book. I didn't do that on camera just because I didn't want to. And then there is the 2 signatures for each of the books. So this does have a little bit of writing on it, but I'm going to deal with that later. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this book constructed. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and build both of the both of the signatures together, following my guide here that I have from the other one I had already put together. And this particular one that I already put together, I used Gayle's video to basically create the video. I just basically did almost exactly the same, except I added in the vellum page, and I added in a couple of more pages of tea-dye paper than she had. I just didn't feel like I had enough tea-dye paper, and I just wanted a few more pages, so I stuck a few more in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build both of my signatures as we go along. So I know it's not really on camera, but there's one signature here on the side and then one over here. So these are going to be my middle signatures. So I'm going to basically build from the top or the middle up. So I want the middles, so this will be my middle, and this will be the page on the outside of the middles. And then I'm going to have on both sides my elementary school paper. And I'm going to be, when I'm placing the paper, and making sure that it's faced the right direction. Some of them obviously are not directionality, doesn't really matter, but if it does, making sure I do it at the right direction. There you are. So again, so this is directionality. I want to make sure it's the right direction. Tea-dyed paper next. That's not the right one. That's this one. Okay. And then the next thing is the coloring book pages. Okay, so this is directional too, so I kind of need to figure out, like, when I fold it, which way do I want to have it facing to begin with. So I think I like this one because of the little holly, and I think the little, honestly, it kind of gave me Toodle vibes, and that's the Gayle video that I used to do this. Even though I know Toodle was a train, it kind of gave me that vibe, so I picked this one just because I thought these were cute. And so I'm going to place this one like this, because when I fold the pages, I want this one to be the front. And for this one, this definitely gave me Toodles vibes because it is a train. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it this way. And then I'm going to put this way so that the train is first. This will be a non-pocketed, what are these called? Scrapbook paper. There you go. You'll eventually get there. And it does do tucks and stuff, so I think I'll use, so when I'm selecting the paper, this particular page is going to have corner tucks in each of the pages. So I want to pick kind of like a plain scrapbook paper. So I'm thinking about almost doing this one because this one's really super plain and I can dress it up with the tucks and stuff. But I also have flips and fabric belly band, so I think I'm going to use that one for that one instead. And then I'll use this one, this polka dotted one for the tucks. And that actually goes this way then, because the tucks are on the other side. Okay, perfect. And then tea-dye paper is next. And then my next book page, oops, so this will be the first book page. So I need to figure out which side will be, I think I'm going to have this be the second signature, this be the first signature, so that one goes there. And that goes there. And then I have another non-pocketed scrapbook piece of paper, and then tea-dye paper, and then the envelopes, and then the pages that are from the Ideal magazine. So that one, and this one. So when I fold these, I want to fold it so that the doggy part is on the outside, and this will be that one, and then this one, oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera. And then I think I'll put the doggy picture on that end of that one. So we'll have the doggy facing the front and the doggy facing the end on that one. Okay. Oh, sorry, wait, that was the music paper. Oops, back up. That was supposed to be music paper. So the music paper goes this way. And then the pocket, another pocket one. And this one has the stripe, so I want to make sure if I already have the striped one in one of these that I don't use it here. Where's the other striped one? There it is. Okay, so these are my two striped ones, so I'll go ahead and put those next. And the two different signatures, just to ensure that they're both in different signatures. And then I have a, oops, gotta make sure. This is the top, this is the front, this is the back. Another tea-dye page, another flat. So this one is where the fabric tucks come in, so I'm going to do that here. We're going to go that way. And I think I'll do the other fabric tuck, this one. I think that's perfect. And then the, this paper, and I want this to be, I want the gift to be on this side, and then I want the puppy to be on this side. So that's that one, and then now it's the Ideal pages. And then another coffee dye page. And then my two front covers. This is the front, this is the other side. Two front covers. Done. Yay! So that one is done, and this one is done. So then I just have to fold all the pages and put all of the pages together. And then basically once I fold everything and get it all together, the way that I'm kind of keeping it together is just rubber banding it with the two covers. This one I put together, but I didn't fold the pages yet because if you know, the middle pages are going to need to be cut a little bit more because they're sticking out, so I just didn't fold the pages quite yet. And then I'm going to get all that done. I'm going to make them all line up, and then I'll fold the pages after. All right, so that is basically how I select the pages. I totally used her tutorial, Gayle's tutorial, to get my pages all together in the order that I wanted them. And I used her tutorial to figure out what pages to pick and all that good stuff. So the next video that I'm going to be doing is my fabric, pockets, flips, and belly bands. So I'm basically going to be using the same kind of tutorial, like again, using Gayle's tutorial. I'm going to put the belly bands and the pockets kind of in the same spots that she did. So that will be my next video, and that will be uploaded tomorrow. Okay, so I will see you again real soon. Bye for now.